We are live.
There it is. Welcome to Drinkin Bros podcast, kids. We're here. We're live. You caught us at the beginning of this a little unprepared, because it's 4th of July.
Yeah, all the
We've been drinking.
all the preparation we usually go to.
Well, we do.
Here, this is the
Pretty
preparation.
professional.
I made vodka with this very new Kill Cliff Ignite.
Yeah.
Right here, brother.
Yep.
It's not just a new can. I talked to the guys yesterday. Apparently, everything about it is new, so it's got a way better flavor.
I've got the Tropic Thunder Killcliff and a little bit of vodka here. And I got my headband on because it's 4th of July and I'm going to be sweating a lot. Next to me is Tim Morris.
What's up, Drinkin Bros? Good to be
Goddamn
back
right.
in the house.
The MVP, some would say, of Drinkin Bros private group. And if you don't know it's a private group on Facebook, join. The only rule is just don't be a cunt.
There's 100,000 people in there, and most of them play nice, but there's some assholes, which kind of makes it fun.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, usually in any group or profession, you got, 5 to 15% of assholes, give or take?
Yeah, we got to babysit them. That's all right.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Kids, as always, we do this every 4th of July. We are here for the Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest. My God, man. That's a stiff drink you
You need some dogs in your mouth.
That was a very stiff drink.
I thought you were getting choked up because you're so nervous about Joey doing his work today.
You know he's a hero of mine. They say don't meet your heroes. That's incorrect with this. Joey lived up to the hype. Joey Chestnuts is our Lord and Savior. Today is Joey Chestnut Day. I don't even call it the 4th of July at my household. I call it Joey Chestnut Day. We're drinking Killcliff and vodka to start off the day at high noon.
Ron Swanson once said that history began on July 4th, 1776. Everything before that was a mistake.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I believe in it. I believe in it.
I mean, the British didn't have a goddamn hot dog eating contest.
No, they
didn't
didn't.
even have hot dogs. Fuck the British.
Yeah. We don't need their bullshit.
Danny, I'm sorry, brother, but get fucked.
Yeah, get fucked, hombre. Today we are live from New York. There is going to be 5 eaters in each competition. It'll start with the girls. They're in a secret location. As you can see, the announcer has just taken the podium behind a fake brick wall, which Biden is on the other side.
Yeah, Joe
of that,
Biden's on the other. That's Joe Biden's basement. He's on the other side. This guy's old. He's going to stroke out here, knock that wall down, and then expose Biden behind him, just sitting there drooling in a fucking lazy boy.
Yeah, and as the competition starts, we will cut in the audio of the show. The men will be next. As always, look, we're betting on mybookie.com. It is not too late to get your bets in on Joey Chestnut. The over-under is 71.5 dogs.
72.5.
Has it? It's
gone up.
risen.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Just like Christ, it has risen. Joey Chestnut. That's what he does, dude. Probably because we've been going ham all week on the show saying bet the over on it. I got it at 71.5. I think you're safe at 72.5. The promo code is Drinkin Bros, and that'll get you 150% of your deposit back. So if you put in 100, you're going to get 150 back there. It's a celebration all day, not only for gambling at mybookie.com, but with KillcliffCBD.com, promo code Drinkin Bros, 20% off a case, and you get free shipping with that. These cans are heavy.
This is for CBD and Ignite, all their lines. Everything.
All Killcliff is the promo code is Drinkin Bros.
They've also got a giveaway going on right now.
Fuck yeah, they do.
So it's go to at Killcliff on Instagram, tag 2 friends, and they're gonna pick a random winner and send them the fucking sampler kit of these new Ignites.
Right.
So there you go.
Here's the thing with this old man, real quick, by the way. You're going to see this.
George Shea is his name.
George Shea. You're going to see this picture-in-picture throughout this live. We're going to watch it live with you.
Are you looking at the live feed right now? Because it
Correct.
looks like my co-host is this bottle of Tito's, which is accurate.
It is.
I just kind of randomly put it there, but on the screen
It's
it looks
very
like
accurate. Giorgio, cut into his audio here real quick of George Shea.
Superintendent of Schools, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Renee Rota.
I like how he took off the mask. There's hot dogs everywhere.
Yeah.
This motherfucker in front of him.
When he first-
A
Directly in front of
resident
him.
of the great borough of Brooklyn, the home of the hot dog, the home of Nathan's famous.
Ready for these
Ladies
girls
and
to get
gentlemen,
some dogs
please
in their
welcome
mouth.
Jules
We like it.
Goldberg.
When he first, my favorite's when he first walked up and he
Her
put his hands on
birthstone
everything.
is sapphire. Her color palette is fall and her blood type is brown gravy. Ranked number 36 in the world.
think it's a friend
14
of
hot
JT's.
dogs and
Gravy
buns.
Boy.
From Marysville, Washington, Katie Prettyman.
See you, Katie. Let's see you.
As the pepperoni roll eating champion of Pennsylvania, she stands alongside
Pepperoni
our
roll eating
founding
champion.
fathers as a leading figure in the history of America and the Keystone State. 30 is her ranking in the world. 21 hot dogs and buns.
30's
from
up that game,
Pocono
girl.
Pines,
Yeah,
PA,
21's not enough, bro.
Marie Mele.
My dream is to host this one day, no lie. I don't want to host the Oscars. I want to host this. Oh, they switched it up. They
In
switched up the
nature,
techno, dude.
They're dropping the beat.
Dominance is beauty.
Everybody's
Sympathy
on
spills
MDMA at
from the
home.
fallen to soak the soil
Bang,
in
bang,
disgrace.
bang, bang,
A
bang.
warrior's charge is unyielding control to erase her rival's legacy, to rip hope from their torso until they are sterile and barren of purpose.
Wow.
Without hope,
Jesus
without
That's the best
future,
in business,
without
no lie.
ambition. And so she comes before us now, the 6-time champion of the world, ranked number 6 in the world. 104 hard-boiled eggs, 41
Oh,
Nathan's famous hot dogs and buns, and
a lot of cholesterol. That's all I'm thinking about, the
pounds of
cholesterol.
kimchi. Mickey Sudo!
Mickey
We got a ringer.
Sudo!
I think we have a ringer.
Look
Look at
at
that.
for the ladies.
Oh, yeah.
She's the best doing it for the ladies.
Holy
Well,
shit.
Mickey's
Got a
dominance
fucking
of
meat
the
on,
sport is
dude.
unquestioned, but Rich, she's got one mountain left to climb.
She
wants
sure
to be called
does.
the GOAT.
God,
She's
yeah.
got to
She
eclipse
sure does.
Sonya.
Oh, she's using
She's done
that's
41.
the
She thinks
old
she
school
can do it. It's gonna
Stanley
be a heck of a
coffee mug
contest.
right there.
have
Let's
to,
send it down to
because she's
Jason
pouring her
Fitz
own
with
water
more
to make
on
sure it's
Sonya
clean.
Thomas, the record holder.
Thanks, Mike.
Hey, my dad
Obviously,
used to-
2020 looks
Giorgio,
different for
go
a
to mute
myriad
real
of
quick.
reasons, and some of that affects the
Just
contestants.
mute
We'll
it,
see.
but leave it on this screen. So Mickey Soto is the champion. The over-under on her this week was, I believe, 39, Dan?
Let me check it right
on
quick.
mybookie.com. I am fucking nervous, dude. I do not get this nervous. I am fucking nervous today, dude. You don't understand what this is like for me, okay? Chestnut in my household is a god. If I could get a bronze statue of a maid and put it in my house, I would be great with it. I'll put it right in the middle of the goddamn living room.
Let's see. The women's total is
Can we still get our bets on?
the over/under. Yeah,
What's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
deadline?
right now.
Well,
actually.
you can still get the dudes in. The girls has expired, but if you're on mybookie.com, promo code Drinkin Bros, you get your 150% of that deposit back. It's not too late. The dogs are going up though. The over/under is now up to 72.5 according to Dan.
Oh,
She's getting tied in.
hairband time.
Yeah,
It's
she's
40.
tied
It's
in.
for the women's total hot dogs eaten over/under is 41.5, and 41.5 over is minus 200, and under is plus 150. So they think she's going to go over.
Okay, and she set the record, Dan, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got a record setter here. All eyes are on her. There's a reason why it's a single shot and the other contestants aren't in it, is because this is the woman to beat today. She is the Joey Chestnut of the females. And she's also what appears to be from Asia, so coronavirus probably doesn't affect her because, let's face it.
No, she got it back in fucking August last year.
She had it
so.
in 2004. There we go, and we're
Go.
off. Now she's
yeah.
going 2 dogs at a time.
Double dogging it. Oh my God.
It's a 2-dog night.
Woo!
Now, don't forget, kids, at home, you've got to eat the buns with this.
What's this thing she's doing?
Got
where
to eat the buns with it. She's wiping off. Oh, look at that. So she's going dogs first and then buns afterwards. Interesting strategy. That's what Chestnut does as well. I like how they've cleared out everybody. They're just focusing on her. They probably couldn't get a fucking master shot in there. That's how small this venue is. That's how it works in production.
She's separating the bun.
You
God
have to.
damn it.
You got
That's
to.
great.
When I eat combos, I separate the cheese from the pretzel, and that's what I do in my real life. So, whew.
Is there really no master shot here?
Man, there's no master in this. I'm telling you, they don't know what they're doing. This is a new world for everyone. Sports are back, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't think they are, congratulations. You're watching it right in front of your face. You're watching some of the greatest athletes of this or any generation. She's double dogging it right now, and the wipe is interesting, Dan.
I don't know
on
if
the
that's a
right-hand
wipe.
shoulder.
I think maybe she's got some kind of thing. Oh, there it is. There's a
No, it's
master
a wipe,
shot coming.
dude. You got a master on that?
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Okay.
This one's on a little bit of a delay.
That's fine. That's fine. Look, she's dogging out now. I would say she's probably in the 12 range right now, and that's just a guesstimate. The guy's flashing his hands that she's at 10 right now. She's at
even
10
on
dogs.
even on the main feed on ESPN's site,
Yeah.
they go to a master like a little bit, but
Sure,
mostly they
sure.
just punch back in on her.
Oh, you know what? This is the Mickey Soto solo cam. Is what
Oh, it
this
is, yeah.
We
Go-
got the feed. We got the satellite feed in.
Go to ESPN's main page,
Well,
and it's the first thing at the
It's
top.
a risky move right now. Let's continue with Mickey, and then we'll go on to the others.
Well, she's gonna
so
win.
far ahead of the other competition right now.
She's at 8 right now,
Yes.
and the next person's at
and then
4.
for the next one, we'll go to the wide. But I like that ESPN is doing this. They do this with a lot of NFL games. I'm sorry, NCAA games, where you can go and listen to that team's announcers only.
Yeah.
So if you want to listen to only Ohio State's announcers, they focus on the best kids.
MLB TV does that as well,
Yeah,
which ESPN
yeah.
owns now.
Yeah.
By the way.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
My God, man.
Or at least they have a partnership
Taking over
with it,
the
because you have
world.
to go through ESPN to get
All right.
it now.
Tim, have you
Here
ever been
co-
in a hot dog eating competition?
No, I can do more than 3 or 4.
Really?
I'm done. No way.
You're a big guy. I would imagine you could pack
That's
them
the
away.
thing. The big
Do
guys.
you
have
see any
harder
big guys
problems.
on stage up here?
I know.
No, that's true.
I'm looking
It's true.
I'm looking at the master shot right now. None of these women weigh probably over 150.
No, not
max.
at all. Not at all. She's probably coming in at 120, 130
Shit,
tops.
maybe. I don't know how tall she is.
I tell you what, Giorgio, let's give this a little volume right now, so we can get an actual count.
She's at 14.
Here comes
She's a
plate
14
2.
dogs.
Here comes plates 2 and 3.
They wear shields, and we're all very lucky to be here.
So the
we have
over/under is
respect for
41.
codes and-
Dan, is that what you said?
41 and a half.
41 and a half.
Yeah.
Look at these
She's
numbers
at
already,
around
right?
16
We're
dogs
3
right
minutes
now.
in.
She's
Pseudo,
at
it's
she's
like
at
this is
15
like
right now.
15 dogs.
And the next
Oh,
what I mean?
boy.
the next person in line is at
She's
7.
just so
I'm going to
dominant,
be honest,
you know,
Dan.
you-
She
you
looks
gotta figure,
attractive doing
who
it.
the Bills are
And
probably
I don't
stoked
mean
that
attractive as a
that
human,
the
but
Pats were
her
weak, and
eating
then all of a sudden
style
the Pats are like,
is
yeah,
very
we just picked up
pleasing.
Cam, no
Chestnuts
worries.
is not.
Very
She's got it like
Chestnuts is not. This is a very polite.
yeah. She's a lot.
at the pace we are currently moving
What's
at
the
right
word I'm
now.
looking for? She's not like she doesn't look like a fucking pig doing
Yes.
it. Yeah.
This
She's
looks
couth.
completely
She's very
natural.
couth.
And that wiggle you see if you're watching at home,
It's gravity.
it is. So she's trying to get those dogs down through her system right now. And Chestnut told us that the other day when he was on the show, Joey Chestnut.
She's at 18 now.
18 dogs.
6.5 minutes
18
left.
dogs,
She's at
6.5
18.
minutes. So she's currently on
19.
pace. Yeah, she's on pace to break the record right now. We talked about this on the show the other day. The weather conditions are a factor in this because right now they're inside in climate-controlled rooms. There is air conditioning. Typically, they're on the boardwalk.
Ooh, she's getting in a rhythm now.
In
20.
Coney Island. She's on 20 right now. She wants that record. Typically, it's hot as shit on the 4th of July outdoors in Coney
21.
Island. You're inside right now. The weather conditions are favorable for this. I don't know if they'll put an asterisk next to her name, Dan.
I doubt it because it's a fucking hot dog eating contest.
Well, we take things seriously around here, and
This isn't fucking
I won't
Roger
tolerate
Maris.
any slander. I would argue this is more important than Roger Maris.
Well, that's he only had a couple of good seasons.
Look at how long those dogs are. I think these are foot longs, Dan.
No, they're not footlongs. Can you not tell by the side? Do you think she
Maybe
has a
her
foot long
hands are
fucking
really
hand?
tiny. Maybe her hands are really tiny.
Or no, if her hands were tiny,
Watch
they would,
this next grab of these
That was a
dogs.
good move. I like that.
24.
24 dogs. How much time left, Dan?
5.5
There
minutes.
it is.
So she gives
The
the
rec-
belly a shake. I do that when I drink beer. I kind of give it a shake to kind of get everything down, settle the suds.
Got to.
Make room
have
for
to.
more.
You really do.
Look at this guy standing there. Has he dropped off a plate yet?
No, he's not. But he's standing there
Come
waiting.
on.
He's COVID free. He's got gloves on. He's got a mask on. Oh, look at this. The judge has a face shield on. That's a thing.
I like how there's a judge,
Yeah.
and he's like really intensely looking at what's
He's got a
going on
B ring.
here.
He's got a bozo ring. He's bald on top. He's got hair on the sides, and he's really getting in there.
Well, look, it's not the best and brightest being judges for this. I don't think. It's
Dan, they picked the best of the best. Where are we at now?
26.
26 dogs down.
4 minutes.
With 4 minutes
47
left,
seconds.
she's ahead of record pace.
Yeah, the record is 45 for women.
45
for women. Yeah.
Okay, but the over/under today is 41.
41 and a half, but she's still ahead of that pace.
Okay, she's
at
ahead of that pace right now.
27.
Yeah, when they really start to slow down is the last 2 minutes. This guy could fuck her up.
There we
Get the
go.
dogs
Get him
in
in
there,
there.
brother.
Come on,
And
brother.
Get out of the way.
Get out! Don't drop it, you piece of shit.
Put the dogs in there. Get the fuck out of the way. Somebody fire this guy.
Yeah, kill him.
God damn it, man.
He walked right off stage and got shot.
You don't do that. That's like a fucking ball boy who just is hanging around the net during Wimbledon. You know? I don't know who this guy is. We got to get a fucking name and a number and start doxing this motherfucker.
She's
because
slowing down.
That's when they all slow down, though.
30, and it's she's right at 4 minutes.
4
with
minutes
30.
left.
She's got to
30
eat
dogs
12
down.
more to for us to win this bet.
Right. And 15 to break the overall record, which I believe she set. I believe she set that record.
Yeah. I think she's gonna break it.
I hope so. It's tough though, man. When you start to get to these championship minutes, as they call it in the hot dog eating game, you slow down a little bit.
She's one of the first I've ever seen that has more trouble. Not trouble, but she's taking longer with the fucking dogs than the buns. Like she's got a really good rhythm with the buns.
Well, now she's doubling. Yeah. She's going from double to single.
Yeah. Well, the way she crunches the bun up in her hands and dips the whole thing underwater.
She's just picking off a little piece instead of like what Chestnut does is jam the whole goddamn.
That's kind of the way I feed the ducks. When you go to the pond, you kind of break it up in pieces.
Yeah.
I think that's the smart way to do it.
Instead of feeding the ducks, I go down there and talk to them about Jesus.
Yeah, I've
converted
Dan
no
take a
ducks.
shotgun to a duck at a pond once.
Yeah, well, I was
put those
just
little
trying.
M80s inside the bread and kind of toss it out there?
No, I was trying to convert it.
All right, here we go. Thank you for that volume, Georgia. There we
35.
go. 35
3
dogs.
minutes left.
3 minutes left.
She ate
kids.
5 that last minute.
Yeah,
so.
she's still on pace.
She's on pace. She's on pace for
to break
50.
this record. Yep. She's on pace for 50. I think if she landed at 48, this would be a really great day for her right now.
Who is that talking in the background? Shut the fuck up, George Shea.
Yeah, well, there's a coach as well. So there's a coach.
There's no way there's a coach.
Yeah, there is. It's a lot like UFC. A lot of people don't realize that there's also a cut man. For later.
Yeah.
So does the coach have a bucket? He's the corner man?
Correct. And they slice open the stomach afterwards and kind of let the dogs bleed, you know? Once those dogs hit the floor through your belly, you're good to go. You're not allowed to throw up at home. I want to point that out. And you're also not allowed to not eat the buns. So if you don't eat the buns, it doesn't count.
What if you just showed up
dog down.
and sat there Indian style and ate 3 hot dogs and then got up and walked off stage? Like, you can't tell me what to do. Fuck this. This is America, motherfucker.
I'm still on mustard. I still couldn't eat it without a little mustard.
I'm with you. Mustard and relish, man.
Well, mustard doesn't have any calories, so I feel like that might help if you're super into mustard.
A dog without mustard to me is not a hot dog.
Are you allowed to
Chicago
use
peppers?
Yeah. Are you allowed to use condiments at all?
You are. So yes, you are, but none of the contestants ever do. But
I
they
can
are on
understand
stage.
not using ketchup because of all the sodium and the fact that there's a lot of sugar in it.
Sure.
But mustard is literally, there's no calories in mustard.
Yeah.
I think that would help your saliva.
Give us a little volume
There's
here.
vinegar in there, so probably.
Great. Where are we at minute-wise?
40 with a minute and a half left. 41.
40 with a minute and a half
41.
left. Okay, so she's
She's about to beat the over right now.
Beat the overs, which we called on the show.
Yeah.
Called on the show, she would beat the over. Congratulations, you guys just won a lot of money on this. But will she break the record? That's kind of where we're
42
at.
with a minute 15 left.
Record is 45,
Come on.
correct? President Trump is our 45th president. This is the day. This is All America Day. Here, kids. Mickey Soto. Let's do it.
George is getting in her, dude.
Mickey, roar. He's getting into it.
15.5 of vanilla ice cream in 6 minutes.
40 seconds left. What do we
43.
got?
She in 6 minutes.
She's
and
at 43.
now, standing on the precipice.
She's going to
She's
do
asking
it.
for time. She just asked for time, so she knows where she's at. She knows where she's at. She wants this fucking record. Kids, you will not witness athletes
44.
like this ever again. She's at 44, one away from the record. How much time, Dan?
30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
She gets
Mickey,
the bun,
if she's
then the
going
meat.
2 by 2,
Come on.
she's having some problems now. She's starting to fade.
Oh,
She can't keep it down. She's
come
about
on.
to throw
Are
up.
here.
There it is. That's that dog.
Damn,
Does
she
not
took that
count
one down
without the
dry.
bun, but it doesn't count without the bun. There it is.
47 hot dogs, the world record is broken.
47.
So they're claiming 47, and she's got the world record, but the buns have to be eaten.
Passes.
She's got 12 seconds.
12 seconds
And
left.
a new world record.
Unbelievable.
She's done now. She's all done. She can't go anymore.
Here today. Beautiful stuff.
47.
Beautiful stuff.
It's official.
Did she do it?
Yep.
47 is the official number.
World record.
My God.
All right.
If you're listening to the audio show, you can't see it, but
She's not
Tim's
having a
got
good
some
time
tears
right
in his
now.
eyes.
Oh, my God.
My God, man. This is amazing right now. This is the point where she's about to get sick. I believe it's 20 minutes. You have to keep the dogs down. You can't get sick.
Deep
She's
breaths.
got water
Come
in
on,
her
girl.
eyes right now. This is a special day.
I just
didn't-
burped a little bit.
I didn't know
I
if we
just
would
had
be a
to.
part of this record at all, but yeah, try to find the overall show for the video audience. Kids, if you're watching right now, stay with us. The men are coming up. This is what we live for at this point. This is Joey Chestnut. This is a man at the top of his game. And there we go. We are live. Click that live link right there, the
Yeah,
blue
it's
one.
the top one.
Boom. And we should be good to go. Yep, right in the circle. There it is. Let's expand that screen, hombre.
This is what America is all about. Breaking
Fucking
records, multiculturalism and
Yes.
fucking hot dogs being a fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's what America is all about.
It is.
No, it used to be back in the day, like
Yeah.
in Rome.
Yeah.
If you were rich, powerful, you would be fat and fucking stupid.
And everybody had their own
Like
feather.
I don't need to
Purge.
fucking work out or think anymore. I've already got all
It's
the
called a
stuff I
wealth
need.
belly.
Yeah, wealth belly, and it's
Yeah.
this is America, my man.
It is America. I tell you what, Dan, you want to hop back there? Go to a 2-shot on us. And,
No, it's good.
Oh,
It
you
just
got
has
it.
to
You
play
got
this
it. Okay,
stupid
good.
ad
You
first.
Go. All right, good.
Fucking ESPN.
Let's go wide with that.
Hey, pay for our stuff, and then we'll run ads on it.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works. Oh, well, this is an ad for fucking Nathan's hot dogs.
That's
I'm fine.
fine.
With that.
I'm fine with the hot dogs, dude.
Are you a Nathan's guy? Because I don't know if I have a brand of hot dogs. I just like hot dogs.
I did too. So I'm not necessarily Nathan's guy. Turn up the volume here. Let's hear her interview, Giorgio.
Oh yeah.
Official count.
We're getting the official count. I think it went well.
What was it like with no
she's
crowd
looking
here?
good.
Everybody, the camera crew was kind enough to cheer for me. I think I heard some of my fellow competitors yell my name, so that was really nice. And to everybody watching at home, I wish you could be here, but thank you so much for supporting us from your living rooms.
We support you.
I've just been told in my ear that 48 and a half was the official total.
48 and a half.
I feel
Come on.
God
bad.
damn
I'm
it,
sure
dude.
the physical effects will kick in a little bit.
So when you look
physical
back on this,
effects.
what was
They
the
will.
difference? You hit such a high number. What made it possible?
I think the condensed preparation period really lit a fire under me, and I'm super fortunate that I have a personal trainer and a hot dog sparring partner in my boyfriend.
A hot dog
Nick
sparring
Leary.
partner. That's gonna be my fantasy football team name. Hot dog sparring partner this year.
Give us some volume,
Personal
We're
Giorgio.
just getting
trainer.
rolling. Mike, back to you.
An incredible performance from Mickey Sudo. Coming up next, we'll take a closer look at Joey Chestnut's record-setting career.
They're going hard on the techno this year.
Fuck yeah, they are. They should go harder than every year. This is the best. All right, you can drop that volume. They got
Wow.
Joey walking in, dapping people in slow-mo with the mask on. He's at FedEx helping workers.
So Reaver141
True
in
American.
YouTube says she broke the record and immediately the sun came out in Kansas City. Coincidence?
Probably not.
Oh, shit.
Probably
Well.
not. Here's what else I would say about this. What we just witnessed right now. If you're near any body of water today on 4th of July, take a hard look at it tonight because I have a feeling Jesus is coming back to walk across it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Jesus will deputize people as co-Jesus and then they'll all walk across the water at once.
I
For
hope so.
unity.
For unity,
Right?
obviously.
We need it right now
Obviously.
in America.
All hot dogs matter, by the way. You were asking me about Nathan's earlier. I go Chicago dogs. You're a Chicago guy, Tim. Those are the best in the biz, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like the Vienna beef. With some
Yep.
sport peppers. I don't do the relish, but yeah, mustard.
It's a lot. It
peppers.
can become a lot.
It can become a lot
Chicago
easily,
in
yeah.
general is a lot. Like the fucking messy deep dish. Like, come on, man. I love
Their
it.
pizza, I don't like the deep dish that much.
You don't.
You gotta eat it with a fork and a knife.
It's a casserole, right?
Yeah.
At that point.
I enjoy it, but
yeah, some places are
you
good.
can only have it a couple times a year there.
Exactly.
So my friends lived in Wicker Park, and I would go up there and hang out all the time when I lived in Madison, Wisconsin. Right, just hang out, fucking for the weekend. And they lived in that like at the end near where all the Polish churches and shit are.
Right.
So you go into these Polish sandwich shops, and it's like, hey, can I get a sandwich? They're like, yeah. And they start making a sandwich. I didn't tell you which one to fucking make. But they would also every weekend we would get super baked and eat deep dish.
That's great.
I like the messy style. I like the stewed tomatoes and the fucking sauce poured over the top of it. But it's not like on a Tuesday
it's a
night
meal.
when I'm a lazy piece of shit. I'm
Sure.
not ordering that
No, not at all.
because it's too much.
Yeah, not at all. We got one more sponsor here. GhostBed.com/Drinkin Bros. 25% off every single mattress on the planet and 2 free pillows. Also, they've got a 30% off 4th of July sale bundle package. You can bundle sheets, pillows, adjustable bases. We all have these in our house.
yeah, jump on that. I got a king size, man. I love it.
It's the fucking best, right?
Oh, so good.
It
Yeah.
is
Which
one
one
of
did you
those
get?
things. Yeah. Did
Which one did you get? The
did
Lux,
or
or
the classic?
The classic.
The Lux, but I got the foundation, which I found out I didn't really need because I have a platform anyway.
Yeah.
So I almost need a step stool to get in there.
Yeah.
But once
man.
you're in, you're rocking.
If you sleep like 14 feet up in the air, you feel like a fucking king.
Yes, you do. It's great.
Yeah.
Like
it's
you need a servant to come help you out of bed in the morning.
It's great. There was a message in Drinkin Bros. Somebody last night was like, "Hey man, is the hype worth it?" They just bought the bed and they slept in it this morning. They're like, "Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
yeah,
you're right." And
so
I was like,
nice.
it's the best.
I do like Chicago hot dog. I like all the versions of hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
I don't know why some people are snobs about it.
If you're going to eat hot dogs, eat them in a ghost bed from ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. As always, 36-month pay-as-you-go program.
And the stains come right out of there, too.
Well, get the cover, and you don't have to worry about
the mustard stain. It's okay.
Stains in there.
Comes right
out. Now it's game time, kids. They're showing some highlights of Chestnut.
Wow,
here
he
on the
won by
screen.
21 dogs one year? Are you fucking kidding me?
He dogs out.
I mean,
man.
if he ate 70, 21, that's like...
He dogs out.
Holy shit.
Joey Jaws, dude.
The next guy had fucking 59 or 49?
Yeah.
It was 70 to 49?
Yeah. I feel blessed that I'm now friends with him and have his cell phone.
Oh, I'm going to
number.
text him. As soon as he wins this, I'm going to text him the weirdest shit that I can find on the internet.
I'm going to give him a couple hours because he said he's got to do interviews for a couple hours.
Oh, he's not going to respond until tomorrow. He's going to be dumping out,
yeah.
Yeah, by the way, if you didn't watch the show with Joey the other day, his routine is he does the interviews for about an hour afterwards.
Right.
Then he takes the train from Coney Island back to wherever he's staying, Brooklyn or Manhattan or wherever he's staying.
Correct.
Then he he lies down for a while, and he says somewhere about 4 hours after the event ends is when he starts dumping out big time.
Oh, yeah.
It's like just gravity, man. It's physics. Your butthole can only handle so much.
And if you're watching live on YouTube, hammer that like button so we can go to the
Yeah,
top
how do we
of
have
the
1,000
shit.
people watching and 85 fucking likes? Do you guys care about us at all?
Hammer the like
Share
button,
that shit.
dude.
Somebody go
God,
share that.
We're the
Why don't
only
you share it
ones
in Maine?
out there
How come it's
on-
not shared in Drinkin Bros?
Yeah.
Wait, you're one of the main admins at Drinkin Bros, you fucking dick.
But I found your bottle of Litzlinger, so I'm pretty much
Oh, there we go. And you're wearing that
useless when
hat,
it comes
too.
to poke things with.
Tim came to play ball.
I still text with my thumb only, and people laugh at me.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah,
how
I can't do the double
swiping thing or the
No,
double
I don't
thumbs?
even know how to do that.
Oh, shit, you're right. I
I'm
only
old,
text
man.
with one thumb.
I mostly do because
I have
usually
only one thumb.
I
Dude.
see
I'm
these
a one
kids
thumb
doing 100
texter.
miles an hour. And I
Usually
can't
I've got
share.
a
I always
drink
hit the
in the
wrong
other hand.
link, and I'm just no good for anything.
Now you work in media, so you're talking about how incompetent you are with regard
But
to
lucky,
media.
I can work at home now.
Chicago.
I
You
can
work in
work at
Chicago.
I can work at home now, which was kind of cool, but now it's really annoying
Yeah.
because my kids have been home.
Yep.
My
Gotta get rid of
wife's
those
home,
kids.
and the refrigerator's right there. And
It's
I
a
even installed
recipe
little
for
curtain
disaster.
up there.
Yeah.
I bought one of those Black Rifle Coffee Whoopee blankets, and I
Made a
built
curtain.
a curtain
Nice.
there, and it's pretty nice.
Drinkin Bros.
So your
20.
refrigerator's like the Wizard of Oz now?
BlackRifleCoffee.com. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got the Sasquatch.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah,
fucking.
if you're in the
coffee's
exclusive
good,
coffee
too.
club, it's
Yeah.
pretty kick-ass.
The ECS is dope. If you're not in it, you need to be.
No, you need to. Look, Chestnut's going for his 13th mustard belt here. Dan, let me ask you something. I was watching some footage. They were showing some highlights before we came on air today. Showed about 4 of his best competitions. Does age play a factor like LeBron? Are we starting to head towards the end of the Chestnut era, or is he just beginning?
That's a good question. I don't think. How old is he? 34, I think, or 36. Hold on, let me look right quick. I don't think. I don't think he's close to his prime yet, to be honest.
Good.
Because he's like he said it on the show the other day. He's 36.
36,
He turns
okay.
37 in November.
Okay. Same with LeBron. LeBron's 36.
Yeah, so I think there's not a lot of actual physical exertion over the course of his entire his competition takes 10 minutes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. But he's the training process. Like he's got to. I'm imagining if she had a dog partner, so does he, a dog trainer.
Yeah, for sure. It's Joey
yeah.
Chestnut.
Yeah, obviously.
You would think so.
Obviously. The hard part about it is who goes up against him. You know what I'm saying? It's like who goes up against Khabib in training.
I don't know. By the way, RIP to Khabib's dad.
Yeah.
A sad story.
COVID.
Khabib's kind of a dick, but we think he's a dick because he's from a different culture and that's the way he acts. He's probably the best fighter in UFC right now, to be honest.
He is, and I'm fine with saying that.
Yeah,
I'm fine with
it
saying
is what it is.
He's the very best.
I
just don't.
I
enjoy
don't
his
like
style of
watching him
fighting.
fight.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I mean, I hope whatever his next fight is, he comes out aggressive and just beats the shit out of somebody, because then I would become a fan of his.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole Patriots style,
Right.
I
right.
can't do it, man.
Yeah, Ruben Schneider's in the room, and he's saying 78 for Joey today. I hope so.
78
I'd love
is
to
a
see
lot
it.
of
You know what I'd
dollars,
love
brother.
to see? You know what I'd love to see, Dan? 80.
Yep.
80 on the board. I didn't think I'd ever see that in
80
my
would be
lifetime.
like fucking 70 home runs.
Exactly.
There's no way, dude. But then again, before fucking Kobayashi came on the scene, it was like 29.
Yeah.
I think was the record before he set the new record. So
And then, look, Mickey Sudo breaking the record.
let's break 2 records in one day.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the conditions are ripe for a brand new worldwide record here. And if anyone's going to do it, it's certainly Chestnut. The greatest athlete of this or any other generation. What we're seeing here today on the 4th of July is a lot of pride on the line. Not only for our country, but I think it's going to heal people. I don't anticipate any protests today, to be honest with you, because I think everybody's put their signs down and they're all watching Chestnut.
I mean, I could see, the World Eating Organization trying to reach out to black people a little bit more.
You think so?
Get them involved in this stuff. Like, how many do you see on there?
Start to donate some hot dogs to inner cities?
Just go into like the RBI program, the reviving baseball in inner cities or some shit like that. Yeah. Start doing something like that, but for competitive eating.
Yeah,
because that's healthy.
Yeah, I think so. I think if you give dogs to kids, or maybe have the police officers give hot dogs to kids.
You know what the funny thing about this is? Like, when I say funny, I just mean it's kind of quirky and weird. There aren't a whole lot of people that can do this. Like,
there's not.
There's 780 or so Major League Baseball players right now.
Yeah.
There's 50 dudes on every NFL team, and there's 30 of those.
Yep.
There's fucking 15 people in every NBA roster, and there's 32 of those.
Correct.
Like, there's a lot of people that are good enough to play every other professional sport. There's like maybe 10 people that can really be competitive here, and there's 2 right now that are way better than anybody else.
Yeah.
If you just think about it in that perspective,
yeah.
Joey Chestnut is probably the best athlete alive.
I have to agree. When Kobe passed away, R.I.P., and that helicopter crash, it pretty much just left me with Chestnut in this world. I'm sure another athlete will come along that I feel, some sort of way about, but not today. Today is all about Joey Chestnut. We're lucky to be here. Tim Morris, glad you're here. While we're at a commercial break here, waiting for Chestnut to come on screen, I want to say you've been the MVP of Drinkin Bros since its inception. To be honest with you, I swear to God, that's a real.
No, thanks, brother. I tried to get out and about, get to all the events.
You go to all the events. You come to all the cities. You come to all the parties. You're going to the Streeters. Mm-hmm. Streeters in North Carolina have a huge 4th of July party every single year. It is legendary. I've never gone. I've got 2 kids, and usually it's a children's thing where there's a parade and we do other things and go through the fireworks. So it's tough for me.
They have a water slide this year. I want to call out somebody. Sean posted a photo of all his illegal fireworks that he got.
Oh yeah.
And then he got a visit by the police department because somebody ratted
like 2
them
days
out.
ago.
Are
Yeah.
you
They took,
fucking-
yeah, they
but
took
then,
them all. They didn't take him away, but they made him get rid of it. I think he gave them all to Drew Lemax.
Well, Drew's whole neighborhood.
So Drew's just going to light him in his garage. And then bounce off the ceiling a little bit.
Drew posted in Maine, I think, last night that everybody in his fucking neighborhood was blasting off fireworks.
That's pretty fucked up.
Same, and that's
Why?
kind of how it
I don't
works.
understand. We live in a fucking coastal, humid as fuck North Carolina town. There's no brush fires here. Why are we talking about fireworks being lit?
And the only brush fires they have here are controlled to get
They're
rid
controlled
of the
burns and
weird-
fire breaks.
Yeah. And that's
By
it.
the way, so Joey Chestnut has got 12 muster belts, right?
Uh-huh.
So far as I understand, the human being with the most championships on Earth is Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
He won 2 as a player,
Correct.
and then he won 11 more as a coach.
And
what
that
is
puts
2
him ahead
plus?
of Oscar Robertson.
What's 2 plus 11?
13.
And Joey Chestnut's about to win his 13th belt. He's going to tie Phil Jackson, the best coach of all time.
Correct. And there's Badlands Booker on the
Oh, there's
screen.
a fucking black dude. I didn't know that there was one that was super competitive.
So that's Badlands Booker. He's been in the competition for years. And he was at one point favored to take down Kobayashi.
Really?
Yeah, never lived up to the hype.
I just don't think these big dudes can
He's a
do
big
it.
dude,
Kind of
yeah.
like that
He
Oakland
has a
A's
harder
pitcher
time.
who got drafted number 1, who was supposed to be the phenom.
Todd Van Poppel.
That's it.
And Chipper Jones was number 2 in that
Correct.
draft, the 1991 major. Why do I fucking know that?
Badlands Booker is the Todd Van Poppel of the hot dog eating world, and he never
He's
materialized.
the Ryan Leaf,
and then,
excuse me.
And then the guy who was Tuesdays behind him was the Chipper Jones of it all, and that's Joey Chestnut.
Yep.
And he's had an amazing career. Look, the best of all time in this business. George Shigler is coming on the screen now, 340 pounds, not wearing a mask correctly.
So you see the plexiglass in between the contestants.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that's going to help or hinder them? Maybe it'll help them focus.
It'll help you focus. It's
But
like
do they
blinders
feed
to a
off that
horse.
energy?
I
around
think
them?
so. Joey said he fed off the energy of the crowd a lot.
See, I'm kind of thinking I should have a plexiglass shield right here, Ross. But
I mean,
still
you
feel
should be
kinda
in
safe. I don't
you
know.
should be in a full body
Maybe
condom next to this piece of shit. To be
Yeah, you
honest.
definitely
A
should.
full body condom would be nice.
God knows where I've been. Literally, he's the only one that knows where I've been. But the plexiglass, look at homeboy walking in. This is Nick Weary, age 31, 5'10", 205, jacked. He is on the best of the best, HGH, D-ball. What else do you think he's taking, Giorgio?
He's He's definitely taking Winstraw to get cut like that. He's
bet.
probably taking Anavar to build the muscle.
Yeah.
But good for him. Hey.
Yeah, he's doing what he does. This is Darren Breeden who's coming up next. Darren looks like he's about 115, maybe 120.
No, he's probably 140.
Fourth appearance.
Yeah,
for
so he's
him.
looking good. See, the guy with the big muscles, I don't think he can down those dogs.
No, he
no way.
can't.
This guy, I think, is
He
looking
can't,
good.
dude.
What's this guy's name?
So his best HDB is 50.
50.
This guy,
HDB
which
is hot
not
dog
bad.
plus bun, by
Correct,
the way.
Correct. And,
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not chestnut-esque, you know?
Still beats the girls.
He's 31 years old, 6 feet. He's 165 from Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh, wow.
But he is the world
He's taller than I thought.
curd eating champion.
Oh,
at 5
man.
pounds, 2
Cheese
ounces.
because you're a Chicago guy.
Wait, I
yeah.
can down that 5 pounds of curds.
In
Yeah.
6
I didn't know
minutes.
that was a thing.
In 6 minutes.
If you've got
Oh,
fucking
shit.
no,
Okay,
no.
that's my goal, then.
If you've
And
got a little
there's
bit of
chestnut.
fucking,
Look at that.
a little bit of ranch
Next
dressing.
time I head up to Wisconsin, I'm picking up some curds.
Oh
Look
man.
at chestnut, sly as a fox,
champ.
slick as a wolf.
If you've never been to Wisconsin, which unlike Iowa actually exists,
Yep.
instead, you know how you go into some places and they have like a whole fucking aisle, both sides of just beer, different types of beer and shit.
Yeah.
They have that. Then they have another one, both sides of the aisle, cheese.
And cheese curds.
Like
They put
what
cheese
in the-
curds in a
Yeah.
vacuum pack
Oh
seal.
my god,
Yeah.
dude!
Oh,
You just
yeah.
take those things out, drop them in a little egg and a little fucking stuff, and then throw them in the fryer.
You bet. Chestnut's warming up now, so this is his 16th appearance. If he wins
Okay.
today, this will be 13 out of 16.
Yeah.
Only a couple losses, which were to Kobayashi.
It was his first couple, and then one in the middle.
Correct.
Yeah. So he,
And then the one in the middle was to Stoney, and Matt Stoney in 2015, and that's when he was going through a nasty breakup.
Yeah, it was bad.
With
Yeah.
his fiancee. She left him at the altar. So that affected his
Joey Jowls.
Joey Chestnut. There he is. Joey
Oh, he's
Jowls.
fucking
on.
pumped up, dude. He's gonna
Look
do
at
it.
that. God damn it. This is as best as it can get on
Listen.
the 4th of July.
He takes it seriously, guys.
Well, he should.
there he is, your
Before we
reigning
started
champion,
recording his
set
show,
to
he's
defend
like
his
working out
title
his
against
jaw
the
and
worthy
stretching
field.
and shit.
We'll see if Joey can do it.
There it
Men versus
is.
dogs next.
Man
here at
versus
the nation's
dogs,
famous hot dog
dude.
contest.
Man versus dogs.
Fuck, man. I have not been this nervous since the Falcons were in the Super Bowl.
You know that Man versus Food guy had to quit
He
the
had to
show
quit.
because he was
Adam.
getting type 2 diabetes. But that was a great fucking show, man.
I was great.
I
So,
love that
wait,
dude.
the show-
What's he doing now?
So he did another show. The show continued with another host, and I don't mind the new host.
I'm sure it's fine. The show is great.
It's fine. The problem is the guy has trouble beating the competitions, whereas the Adam guy beat
No.
like every one of those.
Well,
fucking things.
he beat all the competitions except for the one against type 2 diabetes.
Correct. So
yeah.
he's losing the battle, but
Adam
winning the war.
Rickman.
Winning the war. Yeah, Rickman. Yeah.
Let me see what he's doing right now, because I love this dude. He's
doing whatever
fucking.
he wants.
He's a very talented dude.
Hey, Jeff, can you go grab the bottle of Litslingers that's out there?
There it is. Calling
Thanks,
for the
pal.
whiskey.
Oh,
Calling
shit.
For the whiskey.
I owe Alex Chichov, or however you say his goddamn
Yeah,
bullshit
Chichov.
name.
Alex is the man.
I like.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Arrested Development? You don't have a television, do you? So
I have an antenna.
Do you know
over
how?
there.
Do you know how on Arrested Development they all had a really bad chicken impression, like a coodle doodle doo, and then Chicha. That was Lindsay's Chicha.
Yeah.
That's
I
how
remember the banana stand.
The banana stand. Yeah, there's always money in the banana
Alex
stand.
Chicha is
Yeah, I owe him a drink, so I'm calling everyone in
Yeah,
Drinkin.
cheers.
Everyone in
Everybody
Drinkin
who calls
Bros.
us out. Yeah,
Everyone.
we're drinking
All right,
with you.
thanks
Cheers.
for, yeah, bring it on over. Sweet.
Yeah. Come on in. There you go.
That's something you don't find in Chicago. That's my
Slingers, kids.
They don't have Litslingers in Illinois yet? Really?
No.
I thought they were in every
Actually,
state.
you know
everywhere
what?
in North Carolina,
I think
though.
some of them do if I went and look.
The new guy does commercials too. That's so funny, dude.
The new guy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drink
That's-
this one
I thought
to
that was
Peter
you.
McGuire.
It is. Remember the Sarah Williams?
Go back to the new guy, you piece of shit.
Well, that was the trophy, by the
Sarah,
way.
there's
The
14
Sarah Williams
there's
trophy.
1,400 people listening right now. Sarah Williams, if you're one of them, get fucked.
Yeah, so we're live on YouTube. There's we got 1,400 live watchers today. Look, we feel the same way as you right now. We want to see some history. We bet a lot of money on Chestnut collectively in Drinkin Bros. If you're not a member of Drinkin Bros Sports on Facebook, join it. It's a private group. You can talk as much shit as you want. Right now, the over-under has moved to 72.5 dogs. You have about 30 seconds to get a bet in on mybookie.com, promo code Drinkin Bros. I've gone all in on Chestnut.
Yeah,
I've said this all week.
He's gonna
and
do
after
it.
Mickey Soto just beat the record, I have a feeling we're going to see some more history here today, folks. Weather is not a condition. They are indoors, and they are separated by plexiglass.
Joey did say if it was too cold in there, he has a hard time getting his body warmed up, which I understand. Like if you're an athlete, let's say it was an indoor track meet or something like that.
Right.
You don't want it to be 65 degrees in there.
No.
Like if you're playing football, you'd want it to be 65 for sure. But
Correct.
if you're doing a track meet, something like that,
Yes.
you want it to be like 75 degrees.
Yes.
Right. So we'll. I'm curious what the temperature is in there right now. I wonder if he'll tell us.
What I heard was it's going to be at a stock standard 73. I don't know why they went with that number. And if you're watching on YouTube, hammer the like button right now. There's 1,500 people watching, and only 270.
This guy mostly
likes. Hammer the like button right now.
Rickman
because we're
is-
about to get into
For me.
Yeah,
You'd like it
for,
too.
for
mostly,
Tim
yeah.
Morris, obviously,
And the hat.
and his curly ass hair.
It is 4th of July, everybody.
It is.
I keep
It is.
forgetting.
Cheers,
America.
We're double fisting over here for the 4th of July. Cheers to America and to Smadge Gene Vandenham. I want to say thank you for everything you did for this country.
Yeah, he's fought and died for this country.
Fuck yeah.
He's the
Twice.
only, the only American
For
hero.
the last
Twice.
180 years or so. I don't even know how long it's been.
The only American hero. Let me ask you this, Dan. So we're showing some cutaways here from Nathan's. Are they cooking these dogs live on the strip and then bringing them in?
Do they boil them? Yeah, what do they do?
That's a good question.
I
Do they
kinda like
boil
it
or-
grilled.
I like it grilled.
Little
Of
crunch.
course.
Yeah, I'm a
You
grilled
need it
guy myself,
Boiled
yes.
hot dogs are fine, but like you just don't get the texture.
You don't. And I wonder if that's something you can ask for. Giorgio, go ahead and pop the volume on here.
What's the temperature of those
Chestnut
dogs?
is going
I don't
for
know.
the record.
In Georgia, Stephen Sladkis right here
There it
in New
is.
York. From many, we are one. We are America. This is Nathan's, and it is the 4th of July. Count
Yeah,
it
it is.
Turn it up
down
a
with
little bit,
me.
Georgia.
From 5,
Turn it up.
4, 3,
Oh, here we go.
2,
Here we go.
1,
Fuck yeah.
go!
There we go.
Chestnut.
Chestnut.
Oh! Oh! And we are underway. The 2020 men's division of the Nathan's famous
He's
hot
not
dog
triple
eating
dogging those.
contest.
If you're-
It's been,
Oh.
it's been
He was
something
looking
else to
off
get this off the
somewhere.
ground.
Hey, if
and
you're-
I hope that,
If you're watching on
MLE's been able to
YouTube,
help
put in
our
the
peers across
comments
the
what you
sports
think the
vertical,
final
MLB,
score is
NFL,
going to
show 'em
be.
the way
Yeah.
that you can't have live sports here, and we all got to figure it out.
Life inside the bubble, going
Yeah,
well
you got license. We
already.
don't need the
Again,
NBA. We
A
don't
world
need the
record on the women's side.
MLB.
So,
We got
so
the
this is
dogs.
important
Hey,
early
they're
in the
asking to go to
contest,
full
is that first
screen,
few
Giorgio.
minutes.
Is that
If Wary
possible?
and Sugar can get inside Breeden's head a bit, right? Distract him a bit.
Man.
That's a win for Joey. The
If not,
Pulisic
it's
and
fine.
Williams sort of clearing the way for, Mo Salah. We got to just watch these numbers early.
Wow, so that
Darren Breeden,
Weary
remember
is
your
keeping up with it.
2019 runner-up, a career-high 50 hot dogs and buns. But Nick
A
Weary
lot of people
and
are going
shoulder
through the
day
numbers
making the
here.
President's Belt early.
Most of them are over. Most
didn't know
of
if it
them
was
are
Delta Day, or
over.
is he here to
72
install
and a
the
half.
Wi-Fi?
Come on, Booker.
All right,
Just
so
Go,
shut
dog.
it in
Come
now.
on.
Joey
Chestnut's at-
Chestnut with
Chestnut's
12
at 12.
dogs down currently,
1 minute.
turning over to 13. Nick Weary on
that's
his
a pace
tail with
of
10
1
dogs.
point.
14 now.
Big
Oh, my
pickup
God.
for Wary.
Yeah.
Big pickup.
Chestnut is
Damn.
feeling it right now.
Jason Fitz
He's in a
how's it
rhythm.
looking up
Yeah.
front early in the going.
Oh, that's a nice hard
It's
shot.
funny you mentioned Nick.
Dogs
When we
is
talked to him
sticking out.
yesterday,
16
he
dogs
mentioned
for
training,
Chestnut at 8
with
minutes
Mickey,
and 40
obviously. One
seconds.
thing he mentioned is that Mickey
lot of comments coming
stays
in.
really
There
fast.
it
on the
is.
way.
Shit.
He tends to start fast, and then it's a challenge for him to stay.
81,
So
Phil, you're out of your
interesting
goddamn
to see
mind.
how
No, he
looks
might be
he's
right.
In the zone, up close and personal.
I'll tell you this: if he eats 82 hot dogs, I will get him to do a speech in front of the entire 82nd Airborne. How about that? Joey motherfucking
You heard it
Chestnut.
here
Antisocial,
first.
but maybe not
That is a
antisocial
promise from
distancing.
D'Anthony
He might be
Holloway
antisocial
to the
distancing. Got a little
82nd
close in the
Airborne.
production meeting yesterday. I didn't like it. I
Man.
also don't like those dudes who wear
Damn,
the
he's at
mask
21
under the
with
nose,
fuck-
right?
22.
22. The closest
putting
is
sunblock on one
14
leg or
right now.
having
We're
twins and only buying
coming up
one
on
car
8
seat.
minutes left.
A mistake
So you're
on
2 minutes into the
every
competition.
win.
Chestnut's
23
23
and 2 minutes.
23. He's
Wow.
on pace to eat
Joey
over
Chestnut
100
with
at
24
this
hot dogs
point.
and buns, starting to put some distance between himself and the field.
That's
25 he's at with 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. Look at Jaws go. Look at Jaws go. Badlands Booker is having a lot of issues
I think
here.
his mouth is too big.
Badlands Booker.
He's got too much
Correct.
room for it to
YouTube,
stay
we had
in
a
there.
party
Like
where
it's
I
a
hit
physics
a
thing at
million
that point.
He's only at
subscribers.
10.
Eric got that Millie did it
Joey's
legitimately.
has
He's here
tripled
today.
him.
The big man
We're
in the
3
back.
minutes in right now.
You can get all of his albums.
You don't get
Oh,
excitement like
come on,
this anywhere
Booker.
else.
Oh, yeah.
Which
Do
you
it.
heard in the open.
Pace yourself, brother. Come on.
Especially cutting.
We got to get John Brinkus involved in this so he can do the math and have like a pace counter next to it.
Chestnut is now at 30 with 7 minutes left. I mean,
31.
I've never seen a pace like this in my
Believe we
entire
can tell
life.
Joey's happy to be back. I mean, we're all sick of quarantine.
32.
This is it. This is the first major sporting event back besides the UFC.
Meaningless. That even if he had the extra money,
I'm not
and he
counting
does,
golf.
no one's
I'm
offering
not
him,
counting golf.
That's because golf's not a
upgrade to the
sport,
20
Ross.
ounce
No.
beer for a couple
Golf
of
is what fucking athletic people do. Like, if you're a Major League Baseball pitcher and your free time, what do you do?
homesickness. You know it's bad.
Jack
When
off.
miss
You
the
play
party.
golf.
There's George Schigger. Look a little bit like UConn
Same thing.
Cornelius.
Jack off and
George
play golf.
Schigger, as I've often said, me if I had red
Now,
hair. In this
Chestnut
one,
is
George
above
Schigger got the
35,
call
36
early
now.
in
It's
this
6.5
week
minutes
because
left
he's
on the
been
clock.
he's been
He is
crestfallen throughout
well
this, you know,
above the
he,
pace.
Why
Dan.
is this guy wearing gloves?
COVID.
No,
He's a
dude,
pussy.
no.
Look, all of these people. Why are they there? This
Booker's
should be all
not
about
a-
Chestnut.
6 minutes
Look at
and
Booker,
20
man.
Booker's at
seconds
11,
remain
dude.
Right now, Matthew
Did he even
Stoney
show up today?
also couldn't
11
be
is like a
with us.
fucking lunch for that guy.
Weary's the musclehead Weary. Nick Weary's doing all right.
Stoney,
Yeah.
22. He'll probably get 50.
Stoney the Ninja, my favorite
Who?
game. a couple years ago.
45.
Jinxed him 'cause
For Nick
I
Weary.
can't find Stoney
Maybe.
in
I
this,
think
in
he's
this
gonna
God,
fade.
Chestnut's at 40.
Chestnut is at 40.
No, he's not. You know?
6 minutes and
He's on
6
pace
minutes
for about
left.
75 right
He
now.
has 6 minutes left, and
Everything
he is
comes home
down.
eventually.
He's
I think
40
we call
dogs
that
deep
retro.
right now. Holy
Man,
shit.
this guy is fucking unbelievable.
We're seeing the best there is today, kids. We're seeing the best in the sport.
I know this is kind of ridiculous, but he is way better at
You're watching
than-
history right
It's
now.
it's not
completely ridiculous,
it's not like
but
this
it's
was
amazing.
it's not like it was just invented and he came out and was better than everybody. He's won 12 of these and he's still this much better than everybody
Yeah,
else.
13 now today after today.
I mean, holy
He's at 44
shit.
dogs down, and he still has
It is
5.5
insane
minutes
pace
left.
that
Dan,
he's
is
come
there?
out with here. 5 minutes
Is
and
it
30
possible that we
seconds
see 90?
44
His dogs per minute
He
are
didn't even
fucking
take time to swallow.
9.5.
Dan, is it possible that we see 90? He's
It's
above
interesting
that
to me, too,
pace.
Mike, because when we talk to
Halfway
Joey
through,
about what
he's
it
at
would be like,
95
Yes,
hot dog pace.
yes.
there are points within the competition where
I mean,
the crowd really helps
what
you
we're
find
seeing here
the
is
next gear,
really
but
hard
up close,
to
it looks like he's found
verbalize.
it
But if you're Joey
himself, and
Chestnut
this
and
is
you
really
want
about
to
a man
continue
going
your
up against his
future in
own
the
legacy,
sport,
so
Yeah.
it's impressive to
you
watch.
get to the record and stop.
You know, it's
I know
Like you go one over the record and stop so you can set it again next year.
I think it's like Tony Hawk when you do the 960, you know?
Shit.
You gotta.
Nobody saw that coming either.
No one did.
He's about to hit 50. That's
He's
gonna be
about
a
to
push
hit 50.
notification for Breeden.
And at 50,
Breeden, who now
he'll be
takes
at
up
right
second
around
place.
4.5
Nick
minutes.
He's starting to slow
left.
down a little bit.
Yeah, but he's at 50 with 4.5 minutes
per
left.
minute pace here. Badlands Booker.
You think he went out too soon, Dan? Is that what you're
No.
alluding to? Okay.
No.
He doesn't need to pace himself.
No.
He's doing good. Come on.
Stomping the ground. Look at George stomping the ground.
George Shea is
This
fucking
is what we
fired up,
came
son.
for.
Is some
This
eating.
is what we
Hey,
came
history. This
Have
is
you
history.
have you ever heard any sports announcer outside of like the WWE
No.
say that one woman is going to rip the uterus out of another woman and make her sterile? No one's ever said that
These
before.
guys the best in the business here.
To that, as you start to see
I would have said
what's
Marv
happening
Albert.
over the ice.
No,
before
he.
he,
This is the guy that
beer
could.
woman.
He's the guy that could save Major League Baseball. Make him the announcer for every single game.
I agree. I'm all in. Look at Chestnut. That is the face of a
She's making me sweat just watching
Oh, he's
him.
having a
Come on,
tough
George.
time now. He's slowing down, Dan.
You know, it's like when you
Slowing
fuck up
down.
J.J. Watt.
He's
It's
at
like, dude,
52.
relax, just be
Oh, yeah,
yourself.
he's
with
slowing
4
way
minutes
down.
left.
Yourself, in which case, yikes.
Maybe you really just like Fort Minor that much.
No, he can take a break.
Did he
Take,
go
take
out
10
too
seconds.
fast?
Take a breath.
Did he
3
go out
minutes
too
and
fast is what I
45
worry.
seconds.
He can stop now and nobody will catch him.
He's still on an 85 pace.
But hey, it's 71.5, Dan. There's 3.5 minutes
He
left.
could hit 80. I think he'd be happy.
I
with
think he
80.
can hit 80.
You think he can hit 80
Yeah.
today?
Oh,
I hope so. I'd love to see it.
He's
Keep in mind, folks, if you're watching this at home, these are unofficial. Like, it's usually over this number.
it's usually 2 or 3 over.
Correct.
You got the judge there.
Correct.
George,
With
what's
his
it
face
looking
shield.
like from
Yeah.
up on the stage right now with this blistering pace?
But he wears the shield because of dog juice.
I'm thinking next time I'm at home making my kids mac and cheese, I need a face
Yeah.
shield. I think that's a really smart idea. I better stock up on it.
Yeah, I would say that's probably
I've
necessary.
never seen Joey this comfortable and eating this quickly.
Do you think he likes
He's
that?
the best hype man. Can we get George Shea in a fucking rap video for fuck's sake?
God damn it, man.
We're gonna get him in. We're gonna get him in the next Post Malone video.
Are we gonna get him on the show?
Let's get Post Malone and George Shea together,
Yeah.
and have him when we do our fucking beer pong competition. We'll have George Shea announce that.
Yes.
shit. How about that?
Joey's slowing down now. He's having a hard time.
240.
240 left, and he's at 60 dogs. He's
Yep.
at 60 dogs with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. But he broke 60. For my bookie fans at home, it was 71.5 earlier in the week, 72.5 today. He's got to beat that. He's got 2 minutes and 20 seconds
21
left.
hot dogs and buns.
Now the overall record, Dan, is 74.5.
Is 62,
74.
I think, to hit 1,000 career
74.
dogs, right? You mentioned that earlier.
75.
Can he do it in 2 minutes? 10 more in 2 minutes.
And with just over
Can he
2
do that
minutes,
is the question.
That's going to be close.
He's slowing down, man, drastically.
God
damn it.
I'm starting to break out in a sweat here.
I am too. I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Where's my corner man? We need a towel.
Yeah,
No.
cut him, Mick.
Guys, we still have a battle going on for second place.
64.
In this too. Remember, Nick
Damn.
will go back
64
to
dogs, a
Tiffany
minute and
was
45
second
seconds
into
left.
This contest. Really wanted to
He
win
needs
the
11
not
more,
just because
Dan, to
of
break the
pandemic,
record.
but he
He's
belongs to this
currently,
event annually.
He's
way
slowing
ahead.
down, but he's
Of
slowing
everything.
down,
He's
though. That's the
26
problem. He was on the show earlier this week. We told the audience to go all in. He knows. He knows what he's up against, gambling-wise. And again, I want to point out this is unofficial. This score, they will announce it at the end. They're usually a couple dogs.
Yeah, he's
behind.
probably at about 70 right now.
Yeah, he's at 66 with a minute 18 seconds left.
The official count.
He's slowing down.
He can do it. He's right on the bubble.
George Shea with the fucking reverse psychology.
Come on, Joey! George Shea saying, I don't think he can do it. Right in Joey's ear. That's the motivation he needs.
I don't know if it's an absence of crowd. It's a heck of a lot of hot dogs.
Wow.
You know, but, Joey Chestnut. You know, people put periods after each word to make a point on social. It's very lame, but
70.
I'm going to do it verbally now. Joey, Jaws, Chestnut.
So he's
Greatest
probably
athlete
at
in the
72 or
world.
3
It's
right
made
now.
manifest today if he takes this
He's going to
title.
break this fucking record.
He's going to break it.
He's going to break this goddamn record, man.
Give it to me, Joey.
Topping 70 hot dogs and buns for the 5th time. The only man to do so. And he has now done it 5 times.
That's 73 right there.
30 seconds.
The Joeyest of all time with 72. Breed.
He's 31 ahead.
72 dogs. He needs 3 to break the record. 23 seconds left. I want to point out there is a good possibility that they are behind.
Yeah, they're
One or
all-
two
they're always
dogs.
Did he go bun first when he started?
So he has beaten the over from mybookie.com. We
Oh,
are
there
all
it is.
winners today.
Yes.
We are all winners today. Dan and I called this. Rostradamus maintains the same. He's 1 away from the record. 4 seconds left. 4 seconds left. Did that count? Did that last dog count? They're saying 75. They are saying 75 dogs for Chestnuts.
Let's see what the official is, because I think it's going to be
I think
77.
it might be. I think it might be, Dan. I think you're right. I think you're right.
Official 75 hot dogs.
It's gonna be
and
77.
Buzz Joey Chestnut.
That is the record.
Your 13 time now. Just Nathan's famous.
You can go out of
Pace
the
is
wide and go
unbelievable.
into
He
a
just keeps
smaller
driving.
screen. We definitely need to see his interview
Unbelievable.
and hear him. Oh, we said it on the show. He
ESPN's
was on
coverage
3
of the
days ago. We
2020
told you he
Nathan's
would break
hot dog
this
eating
record. I
contest
went
is
all
brought to you
in.
by
Went all
DraftKings.
in.
Download the DraftKings daily fantasy app
My
and use
God,
code
man.
BUN to play for free for $25,000 in prices. We will be
I was
back with
worried,
the
Dan. I
official
didn't know.
results.
Man,
Let's see
to
what-
a point where I didn't know.
Let's see what the official
MyBookie.com is
is.
going to be mad at us again.
Look, we've been
Oh,
fucking
boy.
taking all their money.
We've been
just
butt fucking them for
annihilating
2.5
them.
years
I'm
now or some shit.
sorry, mybookie.com. We told everybody to go all in. This is the only sporting event you had.
In our first season with MyBookie, between Ross and I, we went 74% in college and 72% in the NFL. So they don't
Yes.
like us at all.
No, this last year
Damn
in
it.
college, I was at 82%, and my NFL game was down this year. There's a lot of injuries. I think I finished at 67 or 68 or something like that. But Nathan's hot dog eating contest, though, undefeated as always. My God, man, you can make that screen just a tad bigger, Giorgio. We witnessed history twice here, kids. Twice. Mickey Sudo and Joey Chestnut have each broken the man and woman records for most hot dogs eaten at the Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest. 2020 has been shitty in a lot of ways, but it wasn't today. It was not today.
Joey Chestnut's the hero we deserve.
Yes, this was bigger than the pandemic. This was bigger than America. This was a global win for
I think
everyone around the world.
we may write a new constitution.
Yeah.
Joey Chestnut based
Yes.
entirely.
I agree.
This
I
will
agree.
bring the country together. It'll
It should,
unite
yeah.
everybody.
It
Doesn't
should.
matter your race. Everybody loves a good dog.
They really do.
I think
well said, Tim. You haven't said a lot today that's been well said, but that one definitely was. That one definitely was well said.
I saw Tim. I got to be honest, man. I don't want to call you out or nothing, but
sure.
I saw him trying to pull some paper towels off the roll earlier, and it did not go as
They
planned.
all fell.
Yeah.
Like it was a disaster.
I bumped into the table out there and almost knocked over the potted flour.
So you're drinking straight whiskey. He's a third of the bottle down of that lead slingers already.
People can't take me anywhere because I'm very clumsy.
I'm also clumsy. So I was just walking totally sober through the studio. You know that Michael Myers thing out there?
Yeah.
I was walking, fucking around on my phone probably, and dodged it a little bit and ran hip first into the goddamn corner of the wall because I'm an idiot. And I had a big bruise on me, and I got home later that day, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? And I remembered, I'm retarded.
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah,
and there's the physical evidence of my retardation.
Yeah, I've smashed my head enough and
a lot of
bruised
Chestnut
myself,
2020s on the message board on YouTube right now. Look, that's all we need. Chestnut for president. Yes. Maybe in 2024. Obviously, it's too late to run now, but he's got my.
It's not too late to run under the hot dog party.
Yeah, you're right.
Him and Jared.
Yeah, the hot dog party.
The hot dog party. Jared Taylor.
The hot dog party. Georgia.
In the White House.
Let's go to the audio here and widen out that screen attached. There it is.
In 10 minutes, Joey Chestnut.
Mustard belt, 13-time champion.
Beautiful.
All right, Joey, there was
he's
no
hurting.
crowd here, so
He's
you're going
hurting.
for a world record. What was it like at the end when you didn't have a crowd to pump you up?
It was hard, but it was. I knew I was fast in the beginning. It was like blistering speed, and the dogs were cooked really well today.
They called it 75.
The dogs were cooked well.
They kind of
75.
minute like 6 is where I really missed the crowd because they're pumped up, and I hit a wall, and it took me a little bit more work to get through it. This is a crazy year, and I'm happy I was able to get a record.
Well, George said he'd never seen a pace like what you were putting up at the beginning. What was the key to starting so fast?
I was, I don't know, the hot dogs were really fast. I think they were just cooked them like 10 minutes ago. So that helps. They're cooking less hot dogs usually they're cooking like 1,000 hot dogs for all the eaters. Now it's a quarter of that.
Wow,
and,
he already texted me back.
So it's
really?
that helped a lot. And being inside helped.
No, that was John Anik. Never mind.
But yeah, it just. I did train a little bit more.
Oh, here it comes.
Well, congratulations, Joey. Mike, Rich, back over to you guys.
A lot of burps, he said.
An incredible performance,
Yeah.
a record-breaking
Incredible.
75
dogs.
What a true
and
American
buns from
hero.
Joey Chestnut.
Amazing.
Remarkable, Rich.
Amazing.
That's great stuff, Mike. You know, it's a happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th
World
of July,
record holder
kids.
again.
Yes. Giorgio, you can kill that screen altogether now. We appreciate it. We're gonna bring in one of our longtime listeners now. Come on in. Have a seat with us here. My God, man. We just witnessed greatness. I'm out of breath.
I got a tear in my
I'm
eye.
out of
Absolutely
boners.
amazing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was like almost 60,000
Pull the
milligrams.
microphone down, just right in front of your face. You don't have to wear the headphones. You're good to
Okay.
go because it's only for the TV.
That was almost 60,000 milligrams of sodium right there.
My God, man. My God.
That was insane.
It was amazing, right?
I was hoping it was going to go to 80, but
Look,
he started slowing down there real fast.
when you set a record like that, you can't be angry at setting a world record.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? What's your name?
Joe
What's your last name?
Krakauskas.
How long you been a Drinkin Bros listener?
About a year and a half.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Have you gotten through all of them?
I'm in DB Dad's, Sports,
Okay.
Garage. I would love y'all to make a welding one.
Drinkin Bros welding.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm also in the horses one.
Okay.
Now, is that about people who own and ride horses or people that do
Yes.
other stuff with
Yeah,
horses?
fuck horses.
I mean,
Because you can do whatever you want. This is
Horseplay.
America, I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
play.
like y'all have said in the past, there's a porn for everything. So
Yeah, you're right,
That's
you're right.
not me. That's Rule 34.
And by the way, what he's discussing is on Drinkin Bros on Facebook. It's a private group, and then there's about 800 subgroups. So whatever you're into in there is private, and you can join. You can talk with like-minded people such as yourself. We wanted to bring you on the show today. You traveled all the way in, so we'd like to let you give the Drinkin Bro of the week to someone. Who would you like to give the Drinkin Bro of the week to?
Can I do two?
Absolutely.
All right, one, Joey Chestnut for one.
Oh, there it is.
Joey.
There it is.
And my dad.
And your dad.
Yep.
Now, that's probably Joey Chestnut 1, your dad 2,
Yes.
right? Yeah, of course.
I was just
yeah.
going to ask
Yes.
that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real.
We're
here.
all like that in this life. Let's face it. And then we got Tim Morris here. Tim Morris,
Cheers, bros.
thank you for being on the show today. Is there anyone you would like to give the Drinkin Bro of the week to?
Since last time I saw you guys with Drinkin Bros cruise.
Yes.
And so
Gosh,
my
damn, how fun
so
was
my cabin mate or bunkmate Peter McGuire Give a cheers out to that brother.
He just had some surgery.
Yeah, he had some
recently,
surgery.
right?
He's doing good.
Yeah. So did God damn it, the guy that makes the knives, Grizzly Forge. What's his fucking name?
Oh yeah.
Why can I not remember his name?
I remember his face. And
fuck,
things.
the guy with the big,
I remember his
the giant nutsack.
Yeah.
He's got the giant. He's got the largest nutsack of all time. He fucking
nutsack. Yeah.
His back got broken.
Yeah.
Then he bought a fucking ghost bed and has been hanging out in it.
Exactly. He pulled his sack up over his entire penis.
Over his entire body.
Everything, man.
Like it looked like a roly.
It
looked like a roly poly. You know how they like curl up and it's just a ball.
On Drinkin Bros News, there was a couple photos that are on there somewhere. If you ever go searching
of his bat wing, of his nutsack.
This guy hidden there. I don't think. If you know, you know.
But if you know. If you were there, you're there. The cruise is the craziest thing of all time. I'm gonna give a Drinkin Bro of the week to Josh Holloway, your brother.
All right,
Joshua Holloway. Always great seeing you. It's Dan's brother. If you've never met him in real life, he's one of the greatest human beings you will ever meet and one of the nicest dudes on the planet. Every time you come in to town, you're always full of positivity and life. And it feels like you're that guy who should be in every family. And we love seeing you, and thanks for coming out. I think the last time you were here, we went out for your birthday, I believe. You know what's weird? Yes, we did.
He's good at pharmaceuticals.
Right? Lucas O'Hara.
That's the best thing.
Copper Penny?
Grizzly Forge. Lucas O'Hara. No, we went to, well, I don't know where we went, but we ended up at Poorhouse. Yeah. Fucking blacked the fuck out.
Did we go out for his birthday when we threw up?
Oh, that was in San Antonio.
Yes, it was his birthday, right?
Yeah, it was.
That's a great party town.
Me, you, Matt, Jared, and some other people. we went to Top Golf, then we went to some bar.
Yeah.
And man, I remember that night kind of because it was his 40th birthday actually.
Yeah.
And I fucking projectile vomited and then immediately grabbed a fucking vodka soda and chugged the whole thing because that's how that's done.
That is how it's done. And you didn't fall, you didn't falter.
No.
And more importantly, you didn't Kaepernick the night. You didn't even go down to one knee.
No, I only go down to one knee if it's a fucking. Do you remember that time at the fucking Penn State, Ohio State game that we got fucking iced by some old lady?
Oh no,
that's right.
That woman was like 75 years old and she didn't know what she was doing. They just had smearing off ices and she walked over and she had her grandchildren there, like young women.
Yeah.
And she like handed us 2 smearing off ices and the girls looked at this and they're like, oh, we're so sorry. She doesn't know.
And it was late because we were camping out.
Yeah.
That was fun. We rented a fucking camper at Penn State.
Richard Danoff woke us up at 5 o'clock in the goddamn
Jesus
morning.
Christ.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Big Dick Danoff.
Motherfucker.
This was fun, kids. We enjoyed it across the board. I want to thank both of you guys for coming down to Wilmington, North Carolina. D'Anthony and I got about 1 month left here in Wilmington before we head on out to Austin.
Yeah, we made it to the estate sales. Everything must go.
Everything went well. We're going to take most of it.
Okay.
So
Does anybody here have a pickup truck? Because that's usually when you're moving. The first thing you do is you call your friends with pickup trucks.
That's why I don't.
I think
own
we
a
need
truck.
a fucking semi.
I got a pickup truck.
All this stuff in here.
I always get like not pickup trucks for that reason because I don't want anyone calling me.
I know.
Well, you look like a person that would drive a Prius to me. So.
I look like someone that would be in a militia camp in the fucking woods.
Somebody said the new Defenders were out from Land Rover last night. I checked them out.
I'm waiting for that white Bronco.
Same.
Yeah,
the Bronco brothers.
Yes,
and I have
absolutely.
We'll chat about that after the show, but I think you and I should both get white Broncos and become the Bronco brothers.
Yeah,
for the end of the year.
I agree. Yeah.
So they're going to release that July 13th, what they actually look like. I don't know when they go on sale.
Well, originally it was going to be on OJ's birthday.
On the 9th, yeah.
But come on, you can't do that.
No, you have to do that.
You can't do that, Bronco.
Yeah, you can't do it. To the men and women listening at home and around the world, happy 4th of July.
Happy
Cheers,
4th,
brothers.
Yes,
and
80%
sisters.
of our audience is military and first responder. Just know that you guys are the real ones who are keeping our freedom intact, and we greatly appreciate you. For D'Anthony Holloway, I'm Ross Patterson. Happy 4th of July.
Boom, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.